Namaste, Jai Bharat. Israel had bombed Iran so badly, and those Israeli girl pilots played havoc indeed. That this prima facie, there's nothing unusual. Girls fly. I call them girls because when I was in air defense or I was in air operations, these children were not even born. That freedom I take. So these kids, these children, when they played havoc. Now there's a sensitivity about this because for them, women are never equal to men. For them, there are people in Islamic world who take the religion literally, so they can't even dream or imagine of girls overpowering them, or the girls becoming mightier and bolder and stronger and more successful than men. This is a psychological difficulty with them. And of course, if you go to the history of this, it really starts with Greece. And Greece is a very noble society, but in spite of the nobility of Greece, you find Plato and his ladder of beings, and in the ladder of beings, the position of women, as Plato projected, is pathetic. And then subsequently, in Greek democracy, the women were not allowed to vote. So, which means it's evident that they were never kept equal to men. And that continued through Christianity, and it continued through most European societies, where the women are treated and considered and believed to be inferior to men. So much so, they have started the movement of feminism. And the feministic movement has started with that. In spite of all those things, in the minds of people, if the implied thinking is there that women are inferior to men, then you can't help it. That will continue. It's difficult. I am able to say this because I come from a Sanskriti. I come from a tradition and background that women are treated as mother. It's a difference to say that. When I say the houses of Bharat, the Indian families are not woman-centered families, they are mother-centered families. This makes a hell of a lot of difference. To say that the families are mother-centered and to say that the families are woman-centered are two different perspectives. The fact of the matter remains same, but our families are mother-centered. Even my wife, when she becomes mother of children, she becomes mother of the house. So that is a tradition with Hindu families. So for us it is nothing new to respect and accept women as not just equal, sometimes more than equal. So the two, three things. We have a philosophy. Bharata's got tradition, Bharata's got darshanas, the six shad-darshanas we call, 6 ways of knowing, as Dhirendra Mohan Datta put it in his book. In this Sankhya kind of philosophy, we have women equated to nature and Prakriti Purusha kind of concept. I am not going into the details of it. And from that, we have a concept of half man, half woman, Ardha Narishwara. Technically, we have temples built half Shiva, half Mother Parvati. That means they're a complete whole, not one different from other, but that's a unison of reality with the nature. And if you look at the law of physics, you have this energy matter concept, and everything what we see around is a combination, multiple permutations and combinations of energy and matter. And look at the Sankhya system saying that energy is equal to Purusha and matter is equal to Prakriti. What else? One is woman and one is a principle of woman, another one is principle of Purusha, that is man. So they are mutually not exclusive, they are mutually inclusive, and together they make a complete whole. That's simple as that. That's a simple kind of understanding. Simply put it, I just put it in the entire complicated philosophy, just put it in simple words. So we have such concepts. So for us it's nothing new to respect women. We naturally do respect women. And various things are there. Our philosophy itself says that. So I needn't explain more anything. So, but for them, for those who take Islam literally, they find it very difficult to accept that the woman or a woman becomes more powerful than man or superior to man. Of course, women are superior to men in many aspects, and we know it. But then for them, it's very difficult to accept. So, when Israeli girls played havoc in terror, that is insult upon humiliation. For them, that should be insult upon humiliation. First of all, they are unable to resist. Their air defenses collapsed. The report says that their communication network system or radar and list had become not functional. I don't know what kind of air defense they had. I have no understanding of such things. It's very modern things. I am not used to that. I've worked in much older kind of systems, but still they are supposed to have an air defense. And I don't know what kind of air defense, how it was nullified and neutralized by Israel. Great minds there, great techniques, new techniques. We have no idea. And so the Israeli fighters had a free hand, literally free hand. This is 4 hours. 4 hours they were flying in over Iran freely with no hindrance. My goodness. So they could play, they could do anything. They played havoc. And normally in our Air Force also, because in my time there used to be no women pilots with us. There were no women at that time. Now only, subsequently, the US Air Force had those. We didn't have. We wouldn't like to send our girls for offensive missions. We wouldn't like to send our girls for offensive missions because we don't know what the enemy shall do to them. But up to air defense missions, it's okay, we can send them, but not offensive missions. But Israel, they sent them to offensive missions. I think they were so sure that they will all come back, and they did all come back. My God, what kind of a battle that was. So they flew. These girls played havoc. That is insult upon humiliation to Iran. The way they look at things, the way they perceive things, the way they assume spurious superiority of man over woman, all this comes as ingredients to their insult. And of course, they should have understood things, but they wouldn't understand. If they understood, if they're capable of understanding, there would not be any problem in this world. But they are not. Many people learn the hard way. You can't help it. Many people learn the hard way. You just can't help it. Advices won't help, or reasons don't help. People are bent upon learning the hard way. There's no way that you can redeem such situations. Anyway, hats off to those children, hats off to the girls. Take care, and we meet again. Till then, Namaste, Jai Bharat, Jai Shri Ram.